Hello there, friends. Welcome back. This week I am so excited again to share with you yet another amazing tribute pack. This one is based on all of our favorite author, the one who brought us into the wonderful world of wizardry, J.K. Rowling. I am so excited. Let's dive in and show you what this tribute pack is all about. And of course, before we dive into how to customize this amazing tribute pack, let's talk about who is going to mostly benefit from using this tribute pack. So this one is designed perfectly for anybody who is in a position of teaching, coaching, or someone who might be a motivational speaker. If you are blogging, hosting a podcast, or the author of a book teaching somebody something. Professional service providers who are wanting to establish more credibility in their industry. Really, anyone who is looking to position themselves as an authority in their particular industry is really going to benefit from the way that we've laid out this tribute pack for you. So let's dive in and let's show you how to customize this pack to suit your brand. Well, it's definitely very clear that we've drawn from J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter background, giving this a little bit more of an eerie, spooky vibe. Of course, you can very easily change that if that's not quite what you want your brand to be. You can go ahead, you can find a background. Let's say you provide professional services, so maybe you just want an office background. You can actually go in and grab something like this and easily adjust the background. Now, obviously, you're going to want to adjust the text so you can see it because that doesn't look great. So you can go in. If you want to use a background like this, but you want the text to pop a little bit more, you can actually just grab a square, place that in the middle. We're going to position it backward and just size it so it suits your text. And then just go ahead and you can actually adjust the transparency so it's not taking too much away from the background of that image. Right? So that's how you can really customize these to suit whatever it is you're looking for. So that is how I would adjust that template if it wasn't quite working for you with the background that you selected. Now, as I mentioned, this is really good for anyone who needs to put themselves in a position of authority to prove that they are knowledgeable enough to be sharing the information and advice that they are. So as you can see when you go through the templates, we've really positioned all of these to put you at the forefront. And one important thing that you'll notice that we've done is you can actually put your Instagram handle or you can switch it to another social media platform as well. So let's say you want to switch to your Twitter instead, you could actually get rid of this icon and you can go here and grab the Twitter. Just resize it and position it there. Right? Obviously that sizing is a little off. We want to adjust, but you can easily adjust it so you can reference a different platform if that's where you are posting the content or you want to refer people there. You can also adjust the colors as well. That's the nice thing about these icons is they actually come in different formatting. So if you don't like the colorful Instagram, it is nice because it sticks out and it draws people's eye, but sometimes it might not go with the overall vibe that you're looking for in the post. So you can actually go and grab a different style. Now that one's only available if you have a Canva Pro account. If you don't, you still have other options that you can easily grab from and put those in. And obviously just the color because that doesn't look great. So, right? So very simple little tweaks you can make to make sure that this is actually vibing with the rest of your content. There's actually a few different ways that you can structure these posts. You can use them as a quote if you want to. You can also use them as an excerpt from your podcast or an ebook or something that you're launching that you're trying to promote. Another way you could actually use them too is for customer testimonials. So this is a really good template pack that you could use interchangeably with our other template packs. So that way you can get some really good visuals if you wanted to share testimonials and such on your page. Now, as far as customization options, so when we get to this one, for example, we get to use our all-time favorite feature. So let's grab an image here. Obviously, you're going to grab a picture of yourself, or if you have an image of a customer or something, you could use that instead. So let's say we grab this image here, edit, and then you're simply going to go and use the background remover. This tool is such a lifesaver. It makes design so much easier for people who are not maybe as savvy at design. So we're just going to let Canva do its thing here. And then once that background image is removed, we can just go ahead and resize the image as we see fit. And you're also going to want to position it back behind all of your text, right? And then once you've got your picture position there, you can actually adjust and move it around so that it aligns perfectly with the text that you have on your screen. The thing to note about these particular designs is you'll see that a couple words are actually highlighted through bold text. And then in this one, we use the colors to highlight certain words. So you're definitely going to want to use that to draw attention to particular phrases or anything that is really important. Another good way to use these and transfer over to the caption is make sure that you're using a call to action. So let's say, for example, you are advertising an upcoming podcast that you're hosting. You could take an excerpt from that, quote yourself, and then in the caption, make sure that you put a call to action that very clearly directs people to where they can get more information on that topic. And of course, we had to include our awesome tweet type design. I personally am such a huge fan of this design because it just instantly puts you in a position of authority. It includes the verification check mark, which by now is basically a universal symbol of credibility. So people automatically attribute you as someone who is knowledgeable in that particular industry because they see this symbol that signifies that, hey, this person does know what they're talking about. So this is a really good design to use if you want to offer advice of some kind. You can very easily change up the background by just simply dragging and dropping another image. Something that is clean and is not going to distract too heavily from your actual message here, because that is obviously what is going to be the most important. And then with our final design, this one here is not necessarily structured so much as a quote like the other one, so you could maybe use it as a daily reminder. If you are a therapist, you might want to put in a daily reminder to do 5 deep breaths just for some calming energy through the day, something along those lines that is going to provide genuine value to your audience. So as I said when we kicked off this video, this whole template pack is just very good for positioning, and if you are in a position of teaching, coaching, you're trying to sell something that you will be teaching or coaching with, it is going to work for you very, very well. It's going to give you a lot of great templates that you can use interchangeably with some of our other template packs. So dive right in, start playing around with this template pack, and let's get started. But before you do that, please don't forget to sign up for those text alerts. You do not want to miss when content drops, and more importantly, you do not want to miss when that surprise content drops, because it's only available for 48 hours. Once it's gone, and we'd hate for that to happen. So sign up for those text alerts, and then I will see you in the next video.